As a scientist, some of the things I'm most proud of are the discoveries I made. And not huge discoveries, not groundbreaking things, but the small discoveries where you finally figured out something. You've been staring at the data for so long, and all of a sudden it made sense, and you realize that you just figured out something that no one else ever in the history of mankind has ever figured out before. And those are really special moments. I'm Sarah Noble. I work for NASA, and this is my story. My parents have always been incredibly supportive, even when they don't really understand what it is I'm doing. I talk science at them and they nod and smile, but they've always been super encouraging and told me I could do whatever I wanted and be whoever I wanted. I have always been a space nerd since I was very young. I remember I was about 10 when I decided I was going to be an astronaut. Most 10-year-olds want to be an astronaut, but I sort of never grew out of it. I actually started college as an aerospace engineer because it was the only major that had the word space in the title. I found a new path and fell in love with the science, and actually, as an undergrad, had an internship at NASA Johnson Space Center where I fell in love with research. Every day there's new and exciting science, new places we've never been in. We just went past Pluto, finally saw a new world that we'd never seen before. Every day is an amazing adventure. I was always so interested in absolutely everything. Science was always there, but science is not my only love. I'm an artist still. I actually minored in both art and political science in college because why not? People always seem to be surprised when I tell them I'm an artist as well as a scientist, and I think, and to me that's very strange because to me they are two sides of the same coin. They are both about creative problem solving. And so I really think they are not that different. They're both about finding solutions and thinking creatively. I think so many of us at NASA are very influenced by science fiction and Star Trek and the art of Chesley Bonestell and some of the original great space artists out there. I think a lot of us, our vision of what these worlds are and the worlds that we haven't been to yet, worlds that we haven't yet explored, come from art. And so I think that if you're going to feed imagination, you have to start. You have to start there. You have to encourage art. You have to be a part of that creative process. I think I've been pretty lucky in my career. The places that I've been at NASA have been very welcoming of women, and in my current group, we're almost 50-50, and so once you get to a certain point, there's enough women around that you stop noticing, right? I stop walking into meetings and noticing that I'm the only woman there. So I think we are clearly making progress. We're not, of course, there yet. There's always more work to do, but I think things like Women at NASA is helping show that we're out there and we're not alone.